What is up, YouTube? This is Icebox, the new podcast. We talk about games, news, whatever, yappage. I'm Michael. Corey, this is Corey. Hey, what's up, Corey?
Corey. Hello.
So, me and Corey have been friends for a long time, since what? Middle school?
Yeah, middle school.
Something like that, seventh grade. So,
Seventh grade.
it's been a long time. So, I mean, we were playing IW or playing AW, listening or no BO2, listening to Eminem on an iPhone to do our Xbox party chat. Like we've been gaming a long time. So
some grind going on here.
Yeah. We've also he's been doing YouTube pretty consistently for a couple years. I'm kind of been in and out of it. So, but yeah, we're hoping we can get something done with this podcast. I say podcast. We're just trying to figure this stuff out right now. So we'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see. So my first thing that I saw, honestly, I just was kind of doing a little bit of research before, and I saw something in the UK, which I'm not surprised it's the UK, but we have potential age verification laws coming in the UK. I was just wondering how you feel about that.
I mean, that's a thing that we're like. Isn't Twitch about to do something like that? I thought that was something that YouTube. It's YouTube because they want to. Yeah, because they have all this like. They want to make it. I guess it's like for monetization purposes, like helping channels not get demonetized or something. So that way they can make sure that like the actual age group that is watching a particular channel, and then I guess it like, I'm suppose it's supposed to help with people like Jev or something like that. Help, not getting demonetized. Maybe it'll help Mortal Kombat, especially any fighting game.
Are they saying like it's keeping you from being demonetized because you can monetize with like 18 plus ads, or is it like
I guess I mean that's the only thing I could think. I mean I obviously now I don't have to worry about it, so it's not something I look too far into, but it's like,
yeah,
I imagine that's what it's got to be for. But as far as GTA, I mean, the only thing that I've seen is like it's because they want to make sure that it's like younger audiences don't play the game or whatever, and it's like,
yeah,
and I'm pretty sure that it is like actually talking about they don't want like kids going to like fucking the strip clubs and stuff. I'm pretty sure that was like the big thing.
Let's
like,
be real.
That's what it was.
That's a formative part of every kid's like, childhood. You gotta go to the GTA.
Their mom has to walk in. They gotta see it.
Yeah,
something's gotta happen.
Especially GTA 6. Those animations.
Yeah, and I mean, is it even actually gonna happen? Doubt it. Like, I don't think that this is gonna be able to happen.
It's looking legit.
You already have to go. Like, your mom has to be there to buy you the fucking game anyway. So what difference does it make? I mean,
it's a reaction to the UK's Online Safety Act, which came into full effect July 2025.
Is it like this? So this is what I'm wondering. Is it like how you can go to GameStop with your mom and get fucking Call of Duty? So is it more like when you're at home trying to buy the game, do you have to now show that you're a parent or something? Like,
I think it's gonna be like your system has to be age verified, because from what I'm seeing here, it was suggested by a data miner known as PES2 that age verification would restrict access not only to GTA Online itself, but also features in the game, such as phone messages, text chats, and Snapmatic photo sharing until your age is confirmed. So maybe trying to avoid predators and stuff like that. Maybe are they like touching? Like texting kids through GTA? I don't know.
Yeah, now that's something where it's like,
I didn't know you could like share.
I didn't know it was a thing. I mean, and to be honest, like, if that's actually going to be a thing on GTA 6, that's nuts. That's nuts. Like
a fucking meta social media, like,
yeah,
under a game.
You see the the GTA RP stuff, like all the stuff the modders have done. This sounds like just doing the shit the modders have already done. And it's like, I can see why then. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, they know everyone's going to play the game. Yeah. I mean, the game is going to do like 1 billion pre-orders. It'll be like the first game ever to do something like that.
It's going to break all the records. It's going to be insane.
So it's like, of course, there's going to be some 12-year-old on there fucking, being an idiot.
I think GTA 6 is going to break records that not going to be beat by anybody for a long time.
Yeah. Like having weirdos text kids on fucking GTA for the first time.
Having a Diddy ring inside of GTA itself.
Yeah. That's going to be
would not
awful.
be surprised, honestly.
That's honestly, like, now that we've put that scenario out there, that is something that might happen, and it could be very bad. that could be so bad.
I'm calling it here, but it wasn't me. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it
Calling
wasn't
it
me.
here, it wasn't me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It
I
was just an idea.
yeah, I was just interested.
Yes,
to see
it's
what you were
all
thinking about that,
like we're just
that GTA
analyzing
stuff.
here.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
These are not plans.
I think it's kind of. I can understand a little bit, but I feel like it's like a give an inch, take a mile type thing where.
See, yeah, that's my.
You know,
and then
and
like,
all your like, how are you gonna verify the age? Am I gonna put ID, passport, social?
See, that's
then
something you're
people
not
are
catching
starting-
me doing that. I'd
Yeah.
rather pass on the game.
That's what I'm
not,
saying. Like,
you know.
Have like Lizard Squad know everything about me, like
Yeah, I'm good, dude.
how tall I am standing up and how tall I am laying down. Like they don't
Yeah,
know it
I'm
all.
good,
Like,
bro. I'm good.
yeah,
They
but
can keep all that.
anyways, so I guess long story short, not for me, but I also don't live
Yeah,
in the
I mean,
UK,
I can definitely. There's no way it happens here. I just feel
No,
like that's something
no
that
way.
like, it's like the same with the YouTube thing. It's like if YouTube were just an American-based thing, then yeah, like we probably wouldn't have this age thing happening. But it's like it's a global product, so
Yeah.
I can see like both sides of the thing.
It's interesting they're picking GTA Online, considering it's been out since what, like
Specifically.
2015 or something like that. Like it's been
Yeah,
over 10 years. Like I don't know.
and then the people that have been doing the GTRP stuff for fucking however long, it like since COVID, especially COVID, like
Yeah.
when that all started happening.
Back when it was blowing up, you couldn't get away from it. Honestly,
There's
like,
just no way.
even on Instagram and stuff is crazy. But so kind of one of the next things I got three other things, but the next one that is fresh on the mind because we just watched Optic get beat. So Halo HCS ending for Halo Infinite coming up in 2 tournaments, a major and then
Yep,
the
there's only
championship.
2 more.
Yeah. So are they? So is that really it? Like, because I know they do LVT and
That's
all that
it.
kind of stuff. So just HCH,
So
HCS.
They did
whatever.
say that they're gonna help fund and set up events and stuff, but they're not gonna do like I doubt there's not gonna be like $1 million
Yeah.
tourney or something. Like they're not gonna be going to these crazy arenas or something. Like I don't know if we'll ever see one in Anaheim for the next year.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's like it's all fan based stuff. Which, to be fair, it was either earlier this year or earlier last year, or maybe even late last year. There was like a Halo 2 tournament that was completely funded by fans. It was crazy.
Why
and
don't
they
they
all
do
brought,
tournaments
like-
where they like put in money and you come out, if you win you get a certain amount like a normal tourney?
See, and that's what these orgs are saying they're gonna do. Like I think
Are they talking about LAN?
I don't wanna- I don't wanna
online
say-
tournaments.
LAN and online.
Oh
both.
wow,
But
LAN, that's different. You gotta have that's a whole nother level.
I don't want to say who it is because I don't want to give credit to the wrong people, but like I know that there is a team specifically that is completely involved with it, and
I know Shopify is pretty deep into.
I'm pretty sure it's them. If I had to just go on a guess, I'm pretty sure they're the ones that said that they are going to stick around no matter what, and they're going to keep putting on the events, whether it's Infinite or 3 or any of the other Halos and whatever.
Yeah,
And
I
it's
heard
like-
that another team, they're like calling other teams out, trying to get people to help them too. Like they're trying to keep
Mhm.
it alive with the teams. and
I know
stuff like that.
SSG is probably going to. I could have swore I just saw the guy the other day said that he wants to stick around in Halo as much as they can
Mhm.
during the drought, which is just going to be like, I don't know. I mean, we did for Halo 5. It was the same way. Once Halo 5 stuff ended, they just went back and they were just playing H5 and H3 again. But
Yeah.
it's like you can only go back to H3 so many times. I don't care how timeless it is. Like I love it. Obviously, I know you didn't play it like that,
No,
but it's like
I played a lot of Forge.
yeah, and it's like there's just so much you can't just keep like, oh, we're gonna go back to this game from fucking 2007 again.
Yeah.
Like you don't see COD 4 tournaments today. Like that's
Right.
kind of the thing.
Yeah, I feel like 5 years is a bit long for releasing new games. To be honest, I know they've been having their problems and all that, but yeah, I mean, 4 years straight is just. And I already know from what I've seen, they already have like this is already the longest HCS has supported a single title for
Yep.
in history. So like they're
Mhm.
already pushing it, and Halo's kind of. I don't know what the viewing was for this major, but I'm sure it wasn't great.
I mean, today it was like 18,000, I think, peak.
Yeah, see,
Just on Twitch. Just on Twitch though.
yeah, I mean,
and
COD's getting
that's only
100K in
including
a watch
the
party, not even the actual main
Yeah,
stream.
yep. Which is nuts. And then that is not including the watch party views and the HCS specifically views. It was like I was watching the Halo stream with just from that channel, so there's no telling what was going on. But I mean,
yeah,
to just talk about like
also
the
the amount of
actual
money
games.
that's on the line for like,
Dude,
and
yeah.
the fact that Halo's not on EWC was kind of like I wish they were there. At least some sort of support from outside the Halo community, something. I understand there's not much money in it, but like in my opinion, the more competitive scenes,
Oh,
the
and
better.
I mean, there's definitely not enough now. Like
Yeah.
going on a year, dude. I've saw like Sparty. He's talking about. He's like, man, thank God I'm getting my fucking degree.
Yeah.
At the end of the year, like that. It's
Yeah, it
just like the
sucks.
fact
It
that
sucks
you
to
even have to
watch.
think that. Dude, yeah, it's like your career, and you just have to be like, oh, well, can't do anything for a year now. I'm not gonna
Mhm.
play Halo 3 again.
Yeah.
I'm not going back to Halo 5. Stuff like that. It's just like, I think he'll do it. Like, I think he'll play, but I don't think he's gonna like. I'm not clocking in 6,000 hours while I'm waiting for the next game.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
fuck all
Like,
that,
at
dude.
least do something is gonna give you a return. Like, and nobody watches Halo streams. You'll get pros that they'll barely break 1,000 viewers. It's like,
Yeah, and it's formal. Like if it's not
Yeah.
formal, it's like and that's not to shit on the other guys too, because like I love watching Lucid. I don't really pop into streams like that. Bound is cool. I'm not really popping in his streams either.
exactly.
I really like to sit down and watch it. I want to be able to rewind and stuff. And that's something when Twitch does eventually add all that stuff. It's like I might hop in some other guys' streams, but for the most part, I'd rather watch formal just because of being a fan for a while. It's like there's only so much you can do to.
Yeah,
Just
I think he's.
keep
I mean,
that
I'll be real
viewer.
with you. He's a little bit more entertaining than the rest of them.
Yeah,
he's a little more of a
that, and it's like
personality
he's
and-
also got years of different. Like he's got multiple CODs under his belt from different. Who knows how many people were like their first COD that they've ever watched is Advanced Warfare, and they're like, oh, this is this guy. This
Yeah.
is sick. And then
I would love to watch him go back to
Infinite
COD.
Warfare and all that stuff.
I would love it. Like,
Yeah, I don't think he will. I think he's
I
too
don't
old.
think so either.
Like, I think he's too old now. Like for a gamer, too old. I think he's still a freak.
yeah,
But it's just like, look at Merc. Like
yeah. I mean,
that kid is
the new
nuts.
talent's
He
in.
just-
You kind of just have to give it up and go do
Yeah.
the content creation stuff or like be a
The thing
coach
is
or-
that's what the real question is too. Is like, where does he? Even if he did go back to COD, is he gonna play with Optic? I don't. You
They're
know
too
what I'm
good.
saying? I don't
yeah,
think
they're
he
too
can.
good right now. Yeah, yeah.
You
Yeah, I
can't
don't
pass
know.
up the crazy roster they have.
And he's not gonna go play for challengers. That's just not happening.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it either. I mean, like, I would just chill. I would just play. I mean, look how he's a demon at Rivals. Obviously, he's not gonna go back to play Marvel Rivals anytime soon. I don't think. But like, look at how easily he could
Is
just go
anybody
play
playing
another game.
Marvel Rivals anymore?
Probably not, because every character is flying around now.
Is that really a thing? They're all just
Yeah, I mean, dude, I'd love to play it. It's one of my favorite games that's come out in the last couple of years, really. And it's like, especially for like a hero shooter, and it's like every character in the game is flying, and if I look up, I'm getting beamed. And it's just like
yeah.
I can't do anything, and I don't want to learn those kind of characters.
It's a tank
and I know that's like,
insane damage, or there's somebody
Yeah.
flying in the air trying to cut your head off.
and then to just talk about the games we were watching today, some questionable decisions out of Optic in those like last 3 maps, just insane.
Yeah, yeah. I
And-
just watching people just miss shots that they should have hit, like picking up snipers and
Oh,
just
dude,
missing,
yeah.
like wasting half the rounds.
And I'm not dumb. Like, it's like, I get it. These dudes they're playing against some of the best players in the world, but they also know that. Like,
They're also the best players in the world. Like there's a certain
yeah.
level of expectation, I hate it for them.
you're getting naded top control. 4 nades flying past you. None of them had hit you. One of them kind of looks like it might be a little close. You're one shot. You run out and just cost, man. Like,
Yeah.
and it
That
sucks to see.
split-second decision.
From Renegade specifically, that's a hard thing to watch because he's such a dog. Dude
Yeah.
just goes out there and fries all the time, and then he just
A point
Yeah,
two
just easy as
second
cost.
decision just kind of ruins the whole map, especially on a map like that
Dude.
where like positioning is key, especially like in that.
it's one of those things where you don't. Well, even you are just sitting there like, why did he do that? Like, I'm not understanding. There's no, and I don't think he could explain it. Like, that's one of those things where I'd love to know what he's thinking, but that's one of those moments where I don't feel like you can explain that.
No, I
to
think he would
somebody.
just say,
Like,
"I made a bad decision." I think
Yeah,
it was just
I mean,
a bad
there's
call.
just-
I think that is what
that's
it is.
it.
Yeah.
and to make that just, and when it's that close, you're that close in the game, and just like you're tied,
Yeah.
and you just go out there and you just throw one of the easiest games,
Yeah.
or not easiest, but like you could have just backed up. Like if he just walks backwards there, even gets half his shields back, could change the whole game.
Yeah, just even a little bit for your teammates to help you or something. Clean something up.
Instead, he just slides and drops snipe and dies. It's crazy.
Yeah,
And there's just not a lot to. And then Legend, going into the next game, it just seems like running out by himself away from the team, peeking out a big door, gets fried near green.
Yeah, I feel like he was over peeking a lot. Like he missed a couple of shots. The other team was hitting, and he just continued to peek out, and then get his head clean tapped off.
And it sucks to watch that because it's like every game before that. I was texting you like this kid's literally gonna get MVP. Like if they win, he's getting MVP. Absolutely. And it's like. Then he just goes out there, and I'm like, yo, they're like, I don't even, there's no way.
And
like,
he's flying around the map. He is flying. Like, that dude, it looks like he's playing, like, Halo 5 with jetpacks.
Dude, and especially Bound. And which sucks, too, because like we were saying earlier, it's like, it sucks to see somebody like Bound, who does die a lot. He dies a lot. But it's like, it sucks to see him dying. Dude, yeah. And when he dies, though, and gets no value out of it, it hurts. Because it just makes him look like he's running it down. Yeah. And from someone, like, that last one that they just did where the COD major was happening at the same time. Dude, if you're walking over, the COD event ends, and you're walking over to the Halo event, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go watch Formal and his fucking God Squad play real quick. Let's see what's going on over here. And you see Bound just on your screen looking like he's just running it down, I would be like, yo, like these guys are just chalked. Like, this is bad.
Yeah, when they get to the point running it down, it's brutal.
I will say it's like they're obviously all freaks. They're all shooters. They're all deleting me without a chance. I'm for sure. Like I can't even. There's no way I'm getting a shot off really most of the time. But at the same time, it's like I just feel like. When you're playing a team that you've lost to several times at this point, and you're at that point in the game,
your only competition, honestly,
bro, like you gotta just. I feel like Formal plays the game the same way the entire time too. I don't feel like he's very like. It's almost like the playstyle that he has is like it's set for whatever map he's on, and he plays like that the whole time. And I do think it's the same way for everyone else too. Like someone like Bound is going to keep moving until we get into those tense moments. And then I feel like Bound is one of the only people on that team, in my opinion, who seems to slow it down. Yeah. Like, and you can tell because he's fucking flying around the map all the time.
Yeah, and he finally just stops moving around. It. Yeah.
And then I see Legend he's so aggro, and then so's Renegade, but I feel like you gotta stop. You just need to sit there, and it's gotta be lack of comms. That's the only thing I could think, especially with that top control play. I don't know how you don't say anything because Bound peeks out. I can't remember if it was Bound or Legend. Peeks out, sees two people, doesn't die, and Renegade still goes out there. There's just no way you don't calm that.
I think that's just overheating.
I feel like you had to have seen it.
Trying to make a play, and it's just not the right play to make.
Dude, yeah. And then, to be, like, overly critical, it's, like, not even looking into the doorway either. Just looking at the ground.
Yeah.
Just gets beamed, bro. Like,
what was the plan? I'm curious on what the plan was, other than just, like...
I had to have known.
Yeah.
No damage or nothing. Like, dude, could you imagine? He lands a snipe there, gets the guy one shot? Or even half? It's like, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta
hitting that heady.
Something's gotta happen.
Because if he was running that sniper like he was the map before,
dude,
he had some nasty shots. But anyways, yeah, that's unfortunate from Optic. We're Optic fans, so we're hoping that they were gonna kind of clutch that up. But it is what it is. You can't win them all. They're gonna come back on.
And that's something I will say. They always do. They come back, and when they do, it's usually like it's pretty strong. It gets tense. I feel like sometimes I feel like they play a little worse when they're coming off losses. I just feel like they always end up edging it out. But this time it was like you're coming in there with that level of confidence and like just the way that they all play, looking that good the entire time. And then in the final moments, it's like I guess it got to them. I don't know. So one of the casters were saying they kind of looked frustrated, but
yeah,
I don't know if those dudes are really up there getting like mad. You know, I don't.
Yeah, I don't
There's
know.
a level of frustration that I don't understand, obviously, because I'm not up there. But
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, but
it's definitely rough.
hopefully they can come back strong. I want them to, I mean, the major would be nice to win. Next one's October 3rd and 5th. Go
Dude,
watch
yeah,
it.
I could care less if they fucking don't make it to the finals in this next one. But dude,
Champs.
they can't lose that last one, bro.
Champs. Yeah, Champs is gonna be October 24th to October 26th. Go watch it. Show up. Support the stream. Support the watch parties.
Please.
Support the sport. Yeah, we need people to watch. So October 3rd through 5th, which is 2 months from now, something like that. Which is a crazy, like, that's insane that we're waiting 2 months for another tourney, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 weeks after that, we got Champs, and then that's it until 2027. So show up and
dude, which is nuts, bro. Dude, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'd run that last one. Shotzi had a whole thing about this with people not trying in their scrims and stuff, but low key, that last major, bro, I'd go run that down. I would just run that down and get out.
Yeah.
I would just try to keep it going. Cause dude, you gotta go play at that high of level and then play again 2 weeks later. Nah. For your most important game,
and the last different one, strats and all that other stuff too.
Dude, yeah.
I know LTV. You
just gotta go out there and look like shit.
I think LTV is gonna be in this dead period though. Between now and October 3rd and 5th, yeah, for like a month in like September or something like that, which is gonna be sick. I don't know exactly if all the teams are playing in that or not. I'm not 100% sure. But it'll still be something to watch. But the main thing is show up October 3rd through 5th. Watch the streams, watch the watch parties, like the streams, do what you gotta do. But mainly October 24th through 26th, trying to get some sort of viewership to hopefully some bigger teams come into Halo, coming in on 2027. Maybe we can get like 100 Thieves or something like that to come in and boost the sport a little bit. But any like wrapping up thoughts or anything like that on Halo or HCS or anything like that?
Well, assuming we talk about COD,
yeah, we are.
Which I'd like to. If we're gonna start branching from Halo to COD, we've obviously got Legend putting out the tweet, free agent for COD.
Yep. And don't sleep on him. Don't sleep on him. I mean, it's kind of cold at COD.
Yeah, my thing is like, what other players like would you want to see go? Because I feel like I know Renegade had a pass in it. As far as I'm concerned, it wasn't that great of a pass, but I don't think he was like dog shit or nothing. I just don't know. I feel like it's changed so much that
COD's so different now.
If there's ever a time for him to go in there and try, it is now.
Yeah.
I do think that the level of competition and like skill you have to play Halo, especially at the level that they do, they could go over to COD. And let's assume Black Ops 7 is a 4v4 game too. That's another thing. Which if it's not, let's just say it is 5v5.
That'd be mixing. It'd switch some stuff up.
If it is 5v5, then what are we thinking about Formal? Are we thinking he goes back and plays?
I don't think he does. I don't think so. I've seen him on stream
talk about either.
Like the practice schedule of COD and the kind of corporatization of it. He doesn't like it. How you have practices at midday or whatever. I've seen that kind of those clips before. So I don't think he's coming back. I think he's done. I think he's gonna ride out Halo for as long as he can. I don't know if he does go to another comp stuff. Maybe it's like an occasional tourney here and there, but I don't see him coming back to a competitive COD at all.
Yeah, or anything really.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he plays in teams. So there's not many slots to go around now.
Now I do think he can hang with all those dudes too. That's another thing. He played them wagers earlier this year, like he was playing a lot of 8s.
Yeah.
On Black Ops 6, it's like, or late last year, I mean, and then I wouldn't be surprised if he does other things. Like, I mean, do the Scump thing. Just go play in all these, these freak things like Summit playing with Scump or
tournaments, and
whatever,
kind of
like
stuff.
Playing CS and stuff. Just go do that.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Formal has a very niche kind of humor and personality where I think if he really did retire and went content, I think he could do it pretty well. But if he does decide, let's assume it's 5v5, which I do hope it's not personally.
Yeah, I'm
If
also
if
on
that
that boat for
somehow
84.
opens the door for him and he gets to go play COD again, it's gonna be weird. But I'm be real too. I think if anyone gets the shot in a 5v5, I think Legend gets it over Formal.
I
Now
can agree.
he's younger, he's a freak,
Yeah,
and I mean, like,
he beat pros in
what was
1v1s. He beat Illy in a 1v1.
yeah, and I
Pretty
just
sure
feel
it was
like
Illy.
yeah, and then I think I can't remember if they talked about this on the Drop Pod last, but I for some reason it's in my memory. I might just be making this up, but I could have swore that he thinks he thought would play sub, but he could have been talking about somebody else. But I also don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I feel like he'd make a crazy AR.
I think he'd be a good
they
flex.
all shoot straighter and straighter every year. So I mean,
Yeah, for real. You don't have to aim. Just hold irons and it's a straight beamer. I don't know, man. I feel like he'd be a good flex, to be honest, because he's got the movement of a sub. He's got the halo aim of a rifler, so I think he could easily kind of pick up where he's needed.
I'd like to see Bound play COD. I think Bound's cold as shit.
I've never actually
I
seen
think
him.
he's a freak.
I've never seen him play COD before, or
And then,
even
like,
talk about it really.
This also opens the question for some people, like, how does Lucid, like, if Lucid decides to go play COD, which I don't know if he would, how does
Has he played COD?
like, I have no idea. I've seen him, like, he played Warzone when Modern Warfare 3 came out, I think. I think he played Warzone for a little bit, but, like, I will say, I don't think he would translate super well. Like, I don't think he's going over there and frying. I feel like he spent a lot of time on Halo, like, not too much. I don't want to say too much, but a lot. And, like, when you look at guys like Formal and Legend and Renegade, dudes who've played COD, dudes that, like, get off Halo to go play COD and just fry like freaks.
Yep.
It's like Lucid's not doing stuff like that, and he is super talented. I don't know how I feel about him going, and
I don't know
if
he
he
has
does.
the
See,
for
and I
lack of a
wonder
better
if
word,
he's
personality
done.
that COD needs. Like COD, you almost have to be like a tweaker, and I just don't feel like Lucid's a tweaker like that.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like he would be one of the people to maybe just drop everything. Like, maybe he doesn't play ever again after this, like, or maybe he sticks it out until the next Halo. But
I could see him. I could see him taking a sabbatical and like just doing streaming for a year, doing 8 or whatever the Halo version of that is, if there is anything, just random tournaments here and there, and just kind of like floating until 27. I could totally see Lucid doing that.
yeah, but I mean, I wonder how long they keep him on phase, because I really thought this was going to be like the next thing for him, and he looked really good. Like,
He was
especially today,
frying, bro. He was frying.
But there was some moments in a live fire oddball today where I feel like he went to go play for a reset that was like, even the casters were saying it seemed like they were gonna maybe play ball, and he went to go play for the reset, and then just, I think he was also the only one alive, so I mean, maybe it makes sense. But if you're the only one alive, why would the other team reset the ball? Why would they go play it?
Yeah, I don't know.
And I feel like you gotta find a different way. He has sniper and everything. And
Maybe he's just
I
playing
think
his life.
Yeah, I mean, he's a confident player. I've seen him do some stupid shit in matchmaking, like in a good way, stupid. And then he's like Legend almost. Like, he'll ego a 1v2 on the best players in the game and win.
Yeah.
Like,
especially with a sniping hand, for sure.
He is I don't know. I like him on phase. I think his name's cool too. I think it suits really well.
Yeah.
And it's like, it seems like it's kind of made for him to be there. But at the same time, once Halo's over, do they keep him? Or does he go?
I don't even know.
Does he make the decision to go by
I'm
himself?
so curious on what they do with Halo, whatever the next Halo is going to be. I'm curious on what route they're going to take. But anyways,
And I feel bad for. I hate to cut you off one more time. I hate to talk about people like Cycle, like going out there and putting on a performance like he did today, and now you've only got 2 more. What do you do after this? Like, do you just go play H3, H5 for a year?
I feel like a lot of them will, to be honest.
A lot of them do talk about playing 5 a lot. A lot of them really like 5, and I wouldn't be surprised if some of them, like Renegade, I feel like he would go back to 5. and maybe just play that. But
There's just not enough spots in COD. Like, I mean, there's so many challengers that want to come up. There's only 12 CDL teams. All of them have rosters. I mean, dude, there's like 20 almost legendary players in CDL right now that like every team's
dude,
got
and
one or
then
two superstars.
you gotta, they have to pay more attention to the smaller guys now than ever. Look at what Merc just did to the league. Like, he just took one of the greatest teams ever out of the dumpster.
And just like, from being the worst team, the worst Optic team ever, 0-18 run,
and then just absolutely goes out there and just ruins everything, they got, like, for everyone else.
Third, first, something like that. Like they
wild.
They came back from being like a top 12 team, if that. Like top 12 in the CDL is last. So top 12 team getting just dumpstered by they brought their first win against like Falcons or something like that had not won a map, since the game came out or something stupid like that.
It's wild.
Yeah, and then they just come back and I've been an Optic fan since I've started watching Pro COD, like Black Ops 2. And that was bad because I got off of COD for 2 or 3 years, something like that, since Modern Warfare 2, the remastered edition of it. I hated that game. It's terrible. I didn't come back to COD till the beginning of 6. Didn't even buy it. Battle passed it for Xbox passed it for 2 months or something like that. But yeah, man, insane run from 18-0, coming back, got 4th, which at the time people were still like, oh, they're washed. Merc is nobody. I'm like, bro, 4th in the CDL is solid. It's crazy what the standard is for Optic. Like they go from 0-18, they get 4th, and people are still being like, y'all suck. I'm like, bro, they just won. They lost against like 100 Thieves or something like that, which was the team that won it and wiped the floor with Surge for like the 17th time in the finals. I mean, they've gotten second so many damn times this season. I can't even keep track.
And then that's another thing too. Like from an org, like an owner, like whoever's in charge of the roster, like Hex, for example, dude. Obviously not for him because he's not an idiot. I feel like he understands, like, oh, I can look at the smaller guys and see who out there is super talented, like Merc and blah, blah, blah. Now, I think Merc might be one of one. I don't think we're ever getting another story like this again where they're just pulling some dude out of...
I didn't think he had to look either. I mean, Merc showed up and showed out. Like, he didn't really have to look. Like, it was really up to Ultra to decide if they wanted to get rid of Beans, which I will say would have been a kind of a... if it didn't work, you look stupid. Like they had a team that was top 3 guaranteed with Beans, so I can understand them not like picking up Merc from that point. But man, looking back, I bet they feel stupid now, man. Dude, Beans ain't even on the team anymore. He's playing on a Challengers team,
which is rough.
Yeah, like they dropped him anyways. It's just I think, to be honest, I think that he was too much in the limelight from the fact that Merc was so good. And he's got dropped when it probably should have been someone else. But, life ain't fair, so it is what it is. But, yeah, man.
And that's where it's like, for other teams specifically, are they looking at, like, can we find the next Merc? Or are they like, let's get a Halo guy? Or, like, let's get a whole roster? Like, who's going through, bro? Like, the Optic Halo roster change? What team is it going to be going into Black Ops 7? Like, who's just pulling all these freaks from Halo?
I mean, I could argue that, finding a Halo guy would be on the same level as finding a Merc because it's just a dark horse freak of a nature that shows up and shows out. Like, just because you performed in Halo doesn't mean anything in COD. Like, it's just a completely different practice style, completely different everything. The only thing the same is obviously controller to controller. The respawn modes are way more fast-paced.
Dude, and that's where I'm wondering, it's like, Legend is obviously super young, and there was that joke earlier this year, like he woke up one day and ate a Snickers and a Monster and then went and played. And it's like, Formal even joked, he's like, man, I miss when I could do that. And it's like, my thing is even with that, even though he's a young kid who can like get 3 hours of sleep and go play for 12 and blah, 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 is he going to be able to go to COD and then play how much they do? Because they play all the time. They scrim all the time. They play 8s all the time. They're never not taking a break. The only players that I've ever seen take a break recently was like Shotzi and them, and I'm 90% of that stuff. I'm pretty sure it was like off-season stuff that he saved for content.
Yeah.
Like when they were all going and playing Halo 1s all the time, and just it's just like
I think Legend is
like
though. I think he is that kind of kid where like all he does is play games. So like if it's COD, then he's just
Why
playing
not?
COD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think if there is one of them that can do it, it's definitely gonna be Legend. Depending on how 7 is, I think he might be nasty. I could definitely see that, especially maybe getting top 8, something like that. Getting picked up by Falcons or something like that, and the expectation isn't super crazy, so he has time to kind of mold into the position.
Yeah, and that's another thing too. I'm wondering, what if he goes out there and just looks like a monster, like carries teams, fries completely. If we get we have the new Halo kid versus the rookie of the year in a matchup one time, and it's like,
it was storyline.
Dude, can this Halo kid, can this Halo kid that's been on Halo for so long go over to COD and just fry the rookie of the year? Like that'd be what like ex teammates really, because I mean, if you want to consider it, like they're technically teammates right now, even though they're not playing the same game, they're on the same team,
same org,
or org. But it's like that stuff's crazy. I can't wait to see stuff like that. I really hate that we're in a situation where these Halo players do have to go find other things to do, because that's never good for anybody in real life or in the video game esports world. It's like that sucks. But it's like when you're someone like him, I feel like it honestly, especially if he comes back to Halo later, him going and playing COD is better for him now than it would ever be ever.
I mean, dude, if you have a successful season in COD, you'd have to have 3 or 4 successful Halo seasons to make the same amount. Like, I mean, what is it that Merc made, like $350K in 2 tournaments?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the 2 biggest tournaments. I get that, but like, you're never doing that in Halo. I don't know what the max payout is for like champs and stuff, but it ain't that. I know that for sure.
Especially not for like individual people either. Like,
there's 6 people that are splitting that. I don't know if the coaches split it all evenly too. I would assume probably. Man,
that's crazy.
That's insane. But pretty sick. I think Black Ops 6, in my opinion, was actually kind of nice to watch competitively.
It didn't start out that way for me. It's the only reason I didn't pay attention to it this year, and I regret it because I missed out on a lot of this crazy shit that was going on. Is like, dude, the year started out with like every damn thing in the game is GA'd, and then like there was like people were getting mad about people running around with their knife out, and I'm like, bro, like this is not real. This is not real. This is not like at all. You can't use any sniper. Like, bro, some of the craziest things we've ever seen in COD were from insane snipes in tourneys. That like the sacrifice you have to make to put on that sniper against a bunch of dudes that just shoot is insane. And especially today when the snipers aren't nearly as good as they have ever been.
And on top of that,
why are we G'ing them now?
There's no pistol today that is burst or full auto or anything like that. It is strictly that little pea shooter. So that would be an even crazier pull, in today's game than it would be even in previous games.
And at this point too, it's like, who even is going to even attempt it now? I mean, like none of these dudes. You go from having years of people being able to grab a sniper in COD and go out there and do something wild to not. It doesn't happen at all anymore. And it's like,
I don't know if anybody
there's a level of confidence you get from doing it, dude. Yeah,
I think they'd be too afraid of getting roasted on Twitter that like they just wouldn't even pull it out. Like maybe if you get like a scrim or something like that, they might mess around with it because they just don't care. But you're not seeing that at like champs. It's just not. And
it's like from a viewer's perspective, dude. I don't know how they don't base a lot of things off the viewer. I understand the players make a lot of decisions as well. They have to, but like for me, as someone who had no interest in watching it this year, regrettably, dude, next year.
Got some audio problems. I can't hear you anymore.
Right now?
Yeah, no, you're good.
But like, if they go out this year with a sniper,
your body is still fucked.
What the fuck is going on?
I think your cord is not right.
That junt's in there.
It's good now.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Just don't touch it.
But what's it called? These guys need to go out there and just like let it happen. Let there be a sniper, please. Like it's gotta happen. We
Yeah,
need
throw
something.
smokes, have snipers, like make something interesting instead of having the same two
Dude.
guns.
Yes, bro. Like if I get to watch somebody go out there and ego chow someone with a sniper in
Yeah.
a ranked game, 1v1 S&D, dude's got a sniper and guy's got an AR. If I see this man go out there and just shit on the dude with the AR, that's hype. That's
Yeah.
so hype.
And getting picks
And-
first, like first part of the map, like it's just awesome.
Dude, the crowd would go insane.
Yeah.
It would be wild. And that's where I feel like you have to let moments like that happen.
Bring back
That
strategy
kind of stuff has to happen.
instead of just lanes and routes
Dude,
and all
yeah.
that crap.
And it's like when you look at a game like Halo, it's like I can understand why the energy sword is not allowed. It lasts forever. It's an instant kill, and there's nothing you can do about it if you don't have one.
Yeah, but there's
So
still
it's like-
there's still snipers and there's still power weapons and like there's still
Mhm.
other things that like that will do it. You know, it's not like they're all
Yep.
running the same two guns.
And then with COD, I'm just like, dude, they can both have a sniper at spawn if they want to. So if at that point it's fair, why not? Like, it may not be Halo with the whole fair starts thing and having to control power weapons and like, but I feel like you go 4v4, you give a dude a sniper, like the guy, and if two guys have it,
Or you can ban a
whoever
sniper.
wins that.
Like ban and protect. Like you can add stuff. Like just make things more.
Dude, yeah, where is
interesting.
this pig ban thing? Like, why can't we have that before games? That would be sick to see what players want to ban. That's something that I've always been like.
Black Ops
I get
3
that,
had that.
yeah,
which
and I get
it
why
got
they
kinda
did.
Crazy though.
Yeah, like you had to ban abilities, all sorts of stuff. That's where I can understand why that belongs there. But like, I feel like having like a CS style ban system before the game, like snipers. Are we gonna have RCXDs in this? Blah blah blah. Like, we have snipers and we ban smoke grenades or some shit, dude. Like that would be nuts. That's a nuts thing that could happen in a game. And I feel like it's not hard for the casual viewer to look at the screen and go, "Oh, that's not in the game right now." Like, it seems so dumbed down, which is why I didn't watch it this year. And it also doesn't help that I feel like there's already no variety, even in matchmaking. Jackal everywhere, and the aims or the aim as whatever it's
You have
called.
meta
It's like,
builds
bro.
on YouTube just going crazy the first month
Yeah.
the game's out.
And I get no matter what game it is, as far as the pro scene goes, there's always only going to be one or two guns on the screen. But man, like, there's that one guy running around with an MP5. That'd be insane. Like, I gotta
like
see
Black
something
Ops
like that.
2, you'd have like Scorpion, MSMC. You know,
Dude,
occasionally
yes.
you might see something different, but or HBR. Everybody knows how that went, but at least it's possibly an option. Obviously, in
Mhm.
that game, the battle in the ASMR was or ASM1, was just insane, next level. But
Yeah.
battle might be one of the best guns of all time. I'd say probably top 3 with the
Yeah.
VMP
Especially
somewhere
from
in
a
there.
casual. Yeah. Seeing it from the casual eye too is like, you can't just. There's just something about it. It just looks sick.
Yeah. Battlefield 6. I know you're super excited about this. I'm super excited about this. You should
For
be super
sure.
excited about this. Battlefield 6 looks awesome. We've got
Pre-order it. All of you, pre-order it.
Nah,
Yeah.
hold out, bro. Hold
Nah,
out. I'm on
pre-order
team
all.
hold out.
It got my money, dude.
Nah, I'm gonna play this beta. The early access key drop beta coming up on the 7th and 8th, which is in 4 or 5 days. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna play that, and then we'll see. We'll see what happens from there. But three things I wanted to talk about. Well, I guess 4 things. You got the release date, October 10th. Personally, I was wishing that was a little bit sooner than that. To be honest, I was hoping it's gonna be like September.
That would be nice. Dude,
Um,
I do hate that we have to wait. Like, I get it's only a month after the full beta's over,
Yeah.
which isn't that bad. Pretty
It'll
typical.
go quick.
But like, if this beta is nearly as polished as it is, like as it looked, especially, it's like, please, dude.
I've heard some hit
Come on.
reg problems, but Battlefield's engine has always had hit reg problems, so
Dude, yeah,
it kind of is.
give
what
it to me
is.
sooner, dude. I like, dude, and hopefully they do something. I would love to see at the very least. I'd like to see them do the Call of Duty thing, put the campaign out like a week early for people who care.
Dude, that'd be sick.
I would like to play it. That's probably the only way that
dropping
I'm
a
actually
campaign
going to play
video,
it myself.
so watch that campaign video
Yeah.
dropping.
See, now here's the thing: if they don't drop it, I won't be playing it. I'll just watch you play it. I'm not gonna
That's fair.
waste my
That's
time.
fair. I'm definitely gonna play the campaign for sure.
Yeah.
I love Battlefield campaigns, and I don't know what difficulty I'm gonna play it on because I don't.
I don't recall them ever.
Pretty annoying at super high levels.
Yeah.
They're not like it is hard, I guess, but it just gets annoying to me. I play it on normal most of the time, and get the story, shoot some bad guys, get used to the weapons before I go on multiplayer, that kind of stuff. But so the absolute biggest thing in my opinion on Battlefield 6 that they have to get right, Battlefield Portal or Battlefield, in other words, Battlefield Labs, that's gonna be like, that's gonna be the next level of Battlefield. I think that's gonna make or break Battlefield as a franchise. I think.
I thought Halo Infinite's Forge was like next level shit. After seeing this Battlefield thing, it's like, if that is even close to as perfect as they're making it sound, the bar is up here now. Like,
look at what Fortnite did. Fortnite made a platform for people in Roblox. Both of them. They're both.
Dude, yeah, even Roblox. You look at a game like Roblox and you're just like, I mean, there's game devs like that make games on Roblox regularly.
Well, it's like Roblox is just the platform. So it's like the games are all, there's what, freaking 5 million games on Roblox. Think about that in Battlefield. It can be the same thing. Like, you can have 5 million Battlefield engined games. Dude,
you already know we're getting COD maps. Like, people are going to be doing COD maps. Like, we're going to get Nuketown, High Rise. I'll play Battlefield High Rise. That sounds sick. Dude, give me a big version of High Rise, bro.
Give me Battlefield Snipers Only Nuketown, please. Thank you.
Dude, yes. That'd be so fire. All of that would be fire.
Yeah, I'm super hyped about that. I think...
or playing Afghan. Could you imagine 32v32 Afghan on like a bigger scale version of that, dude? Yeah, frying all day. Awesome. And then, dude, and then not to mention full progression, full XP. You get everything in custom games. You can literally go play with your friends for however long and just farm.
Yep.
If you wanted to.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be awesome. I think. Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they put it behind like a server paywall, because you'd have to pay for servers, and I'm sure there's gonna be a certain price you're gonna have to pay to have a server with the lab stuff on there. They gotta monetize it somehow. I'm not stupid. It's EA at the end of the day, so would not be surprised on that.
That would be the thing that I see, like, EA trying to push some monetization on, which Absolutely. Is I understand they're offering more than they've ever offered with that. Which, given I do feel a certain type of way about being like, oh hey, here's a feature that you gotta pay for in a $70 game.
Aren't you supposed to, like,
but
give
at the
me
same
that
time,
with the pay the first time I pay? But whatever.
Yeah, but I can see where that's probably like, it'd be one thing if they add like a server browser to like normal matches and they were like, this is $5. I'm gonna be like, yeah, no, that's crazy.
$5 is too steep, brother. Maybe summertime sale or something.
Yeah,
$2.50. I might pay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm hyped for Battlefield 6. That's probably the most hyped game I'm excited for this year, I would say.
Yeah, the only other thing that I can think in the next year or two really is like, obviously, GTA, if that Halo if that Halo remake for the campaign only is real, I'm obviously more hyped for that than anything. Just as a fan, I really hope they're saying there's no multiplayer. I hope to God there's at least co-op. Like, there's no way they don't. If the Halo launcher was no co-op again, it's bro.
I wouldn't be surprised, because don't you have to create servers if it's co-op?
Yeah, and if they really are doing like a campaign only game,
they're not gonna want to pay for servers.
Yeah, again, that is something where it's like, at the very least, give me some like peer-to-peer stuff where I can like play with my friends on my own stuff. But it's like,
I'm down with co-op
again, like you said, the only other game is GTA. Like, what else is there? Call of Duty Black Ops 7. I'm gonna play it at least once. If the matchmaking is too ass, I'll make my decision on whether or not I want to play ranked. Like, maybe I want to play
if they can fix cheater
competitive stuff that year. Dude, yeah, that's another thing too. If I play ranked for longer than like a week and I start getting fried by some kid with no job, I'm gonna leave and I won't play that game ever again. But it's like, other than that, dude, Battlefield is looking like the king of things. Like, we're getting a paid game. It's going to be much harder for cheaters to get in there anyways. Not that they can't. And then on top of that, it's like, it's a Battlefield game that just looks damn near
And
perfect
community
already.
server browsers with admins that will ban people
Yeah.
constantly when you're
And then apparently,
cheating.
you know, they got a kernel level anti cheat now, which is obviously huge. I mean, look at Valorant. The cheaters over there, it's like I have maybe seen one ever, and it not resulted in the match automatically ending. You know, and it's like, and I've been playing that game for. Obviously, I haven't played it recently, but I've been playing that game for a while. Like, even in the beta, when it was in the, like its shittish form, no cheaters. It's like,
I kind of liked it better back then. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, a little bit.
Before everybody figured stuff out.
Much cleaner. Yeah.
Now everybody's just, I'm like, flash, flash, flash. Somebody's flying. There's smokes everywhere. I'm dead. Like, all right,
Yeah.
well, that was fun.
And then, you know, Battlefield, especially just like even their own community, does some of the coolest people, and like the content that you get over there, the content you can make on a Battlefield game on its own. It's like, there's no reason to not be excited for that game. And I won't be surprised if, like, I feel like this is, I was saying, I feel like GTA 6 is going to be the next, like, Fortnite, where it's going to, the impact it's going to have on creators is going to be so big, where I think we'll see people whose lives completely change off of a game.
Oh, yeah.
But now that I'm looking at Battlefield, I don't think it'll be nearly as major, but we're looking at, like, the door is open now.
For
like,
sure. Yep. Who's gonna
people
go through the door of being the next Battlefield creators?
Yeah. I definitely, you know, I'm definitely not thinking I'm going to go over there and become the guy, but I see growth. Like, there's just no way. I don't feel like there's any way for me to not be able to go over there and do something. And then on top of me just loving the game anyways, it's like, I'm going to play it if I get 4 views a video. It looks great. I'm not going to miss out on a game that could end up being one of the best ones I've ever played. It's like people not playing like games like Red Dead. Like, I feel like, you know, you missed out on Red Dead 2. You missed out on a masterpiece.
Yeah, you missed out on
It's
a
going to
big
be one
chunk
of those for me.
Of like gaming culture in the last 5 years.
See, this is what I was saying the other day is I feel like this Battlefield is going to be anyone who didn't play Battlefield 4 and didn't grow up on that game in some way.
Or 3.
This is that game.
Or 2.
Like,
for that matter.
Yeah, any of those really. I mean, this will be that game for them. Like, I feel like this will be the Battlefield that's like the Halo 3. It's the Black Ops 2. Blah, blah, blah. It'll just go on forever. I mean, because right now, I can't think of a Call of Duty that's like, this is the Call of Duty I'm coming back to in 10 years. You won't catch me on Black Ops 6. No. I'll tell you that right now. Not a chance, bro.
And if you do in 5 years, your IP is going to get ripped. I mean, it's going to be insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the game just looks so clean. The
performance, dude, having
so
the 3060 is a recommended card is absolutely insane. Like, this game is just made for everybody at this point.
Yeah, it's the kills, like all of it looks super clean. All of it looks super just like digestible. Like the UI is not disgusting. You know, it doesn't look like
dude, yeah,
the same
mobile game shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just bunch of crap. But
sound design, beautiful. I mean, it sounds
always
insane, dude.
And I'm really hoping the campaign's gonna be fire because their writing is usually okay. You know, I thought Battlefield 4 campaign was decent. I wouldn't say there's anything to write home about, but I thought it was pretty good, and I like the fact
visually
that you can,
fantastic. Yeah, like it's
I like
great.
the fact you can get like weapons for the multiplayer in the campaign. I think that's cool. They should do that again. But
speaking of getting weapons in multiplayer, dude, we've already talked about this off pod, but I feel like Battlefield 5 having the camo thing, like if you go out there and you become like a expert with the sniper, you can get it gold, and you can go on and do that for all the other ones and all that stuff. I don't need to see Call of Duty camo challenge things. Like, I don't need to see like get 100 headshots and you get Red Tiger. I don't need all that. I just need to be like, I want people to see me running around and be like, oh, this guy, like, he lives on this class. Like, something like that.
Like a
whether
mastery,
I don't even care if it's patches.
award.
I don't care if it's like my fit or anything. I need like the gun I need some way to show how much I'm grinding the game, because I plan on grinding it that much.
Like that, like, it'd be cool. Yeah.
Yep. I really hope, because apparently that Battlefield, like that tag, the dog tag thing is like that's actually gonna be like a thing, like how it was in 4 or 3, whichever one it was, where you collected tags off final kills or whatever.
I think maybe in both.
Dude,
yeah.
I would love to see, honestly, some customization with the tag. Like, I think that's something that would be so cool to have.
I remember not Black Ops, Battlefield 3. Pretty sure you could have some custom dog tags, I think.
Like I think having like a CS:GO style stat track would be cool on your tag.
Yeah.
Like if you have like a kill counter on your tag, obviously super unrealistic, but even if it was just like tallies on it, like I feel like having something like that, and then like if I got yours and you only had 30 kills, that'd be sick. And then like someone else gets you and you're at like 500 like a year from now. It's like I feel like that's such a cool.
It could be your level or your kill amount or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think that I'd be down for something like that. But any final thoughts? Any wrapping up of anything we talked about? Anything like that?
I think the biggest thing people are talking about right now that hopefully if people do get this far into it or if they even watch, it's like I would love to know what people think about cosmetics for Battlefield specifically, because they did come out and say like we are a modern shooter in modern times, and it's like it's a double-edged sword because you can kind of take it as one way and then you can take it as another. Based off the pre-order skins, it looks like digi camo with bright colors might be the biggest thing that we could get, and I kind of hope it leans more that way. If we do see some crazy stuff like how we talked about, like if we ever see like a horror icon in there, military the motherfucker, dude. Give Jason a fucking bulletproof vest, please.
Yeah.
But like,
I think that'd be awesome. Like Santa Claus,
it would be so sick, bro.
Kitted out.
Yeah,
that looks
bro.
like a Navy SEAL.
Dude,
yeah, I think that'd be sick.
So fire. Be so fire.
As long as it matches. Yeah. I don't want Goku in there. Nothing like that.
But. Yeah, no, nothing like that. And even if we get celebrities, bro, kid them out, man. You gotta add some form of like, you gotta keep it grounded.
Give me a jihadist.
You can push boundaries and keep it grounded. Yeah, like there's a line, and as long as they don't cross the line, we're chilling. Like I feel like that's good. I don't need to see like dragons or nothing. It's one thing to have like maybe the dude has like some cool arm piece that's like looks like it has scales on it. Cool, I'm rocking with something like that. But like at the same time, I feel like there is a gap like that doesn't need to be crossed in some way. It just needs to stay Battlefield.
Stay in the lane.
Yeah. Stay super far from Battlefield 2042. No neon, bright, crazy stuff, maybe, for the most part. It depends on how it looks.
There's so many different camos throughout the world. Like, Battlefield 4 did it great. Like, there's so many different military-style stuff you can do, and it's just, there's really no excuse to go outside your lane. That's just not what people want. It's not what Battlefield is. They tried that with, with 1 a little bit, and 5, especially 5, and I think that just did not end up in their favor at all. So I think that
and then you look at 2042 and then it's just like
just face planted.
I definitely feel like it's we're bound to get something that people don't like, but I do think if they are gonna push boundaries and do some crazy looking stuff, I don't think it'll be nearly as bad as COD. Like, we're not getting Ninja Turtles, and that's all that matters.
Right. Yeah. I can agree. But anyways, just go watch Halo.
Please.
Yeah, go watch Halo. I think it was October 3rd through 5th or something like that. That's the one coming up. Go watch that. And then obviously HCS Champs, go watch that. Play the Battlefield 6 beta. That's coming up in 4 or 5 days. I think if you didn't get your code at this point, it's too little too late. But on the 10th.
Yeah, speaking of that, if you didn't get a code, if you play the game, or if you watch someone who's playing the game during the early access playtest, you can still get a code.
Okay, there you go. You can get the code and you can start playing. I'm assuming right then.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there you go.
Yep.
You just go watch a stream. Somebody that's obviously verified that is dropping codes. Don't get scammed. Watching somebody that go watch somebody that that you can trust. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I hope this wasn't too. Are you gonna be dropping codes? Can you do that?
I believe I can.
Okay,
yes.
Hell yeah. Well, go watch him. I'll have him in the description. His name is Sodahh on any platform, basically. So all those links are going to be in the description. Same for me. But, I guess I don't really personally have any closing thoughts. I'm hoping that the quality was decent. I'm not expecting this to blow up or anything like that on the first run. But, we'll start from here and kind of see what happens with it. But thank you for watching the Icebox. And, we'll see you next time.
See ya.